let the hype build up for the next part by beginning the Endeavorween playthrough of Death End 2 or Death End 1. Now I'm going to remind myself what is the auto button. Hopefully, the auto button. Easy to find out. Wait, where am I? I've already done all that. Oh. R1? Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know. Well, let's begin this playthrough. Hope everyone's hyped for a new game. It's probably the scariest game I own. Not even that scary. But it is pretty damn brutal. Powered her level up to the max. She can one-shot everything except for what she's enemies that are strong against her. Or she can't even damage it. Rip. Dead. That's way too fast. Kind of forgot that unlike NIS that voices almost everything, Idea Factory. And I got spoiled by this guy. Rip Sheena, you never get to live in any game. Your only purpose is to die. Have to do auto every. Just a dream. It didn't take long to get here. Where could the owners of the house be? Gina? Perfect. Yeah, it's like I don't recall getting like any kind of blueprints or anything from the hard modes, but if there was any changes, you could always read it in the change log the game offers. Especially since I don't pay attention to many things. I just do my daily hard modes without really paying attention to the prizes from it. It's all coming back to me. There's a lot to remember. Just suddenly remember once. Oh, Sheena, my sweet summer child. pure right now. So pure. I have no idea, Eureka. Like I said, I didn't pay attention to my prizes drop. I just do the daily hard modes for the whatever all chips, cognitive. Oh, hello, Lizzie. This one me. How you doing today? Hope all is well. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. DF Factory's always been pretty good at unrealistic bounce physics for small sizes. Even average sizes like Sheena. I wonder which cutscene will give us our very first voice acting. Oh, I know where it went! I turned that off for speedrunning. I bet we've had voices at least for half of these cutscenes. Just for this casual playthrough, we'll have the panting on. This is why I turn it off. I hate panting. Yeah, that panting right there is why I turned all the voices down. We had voices this whole time. Probably. It's still Idea Factory.
Did someone scream just now? Where did it come
I've
from?
sped run this game for so long, I forgot it. I forgot I had the voices off.
Help me! Somebody!
Changelog should be in notice.
Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But
On the right side of
do
the
I
game.
know how to fight? He'll be fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Huh. Right, let's go!
Oh god, monster sound effects.
Let's go! Alright.
Oh my god. Speedrunner's wet dream. I learned Roku on this fight.
My turn! Alright. It's over! Let's go! Alright. Delete it. Oh! Keep at it!
It's gonna be so hard not to skip cutscenes.
I managed to kill it.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
This game's gonna
Forgive
get
me.
so freaking brutal.
It's all my fault.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude by tending to those wounds of yours.
I would appreciate that. I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
On the contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me. Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by trade.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena, an adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
What's a martyr?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there. I My memory's fuzzy.
What? Oh, how awful. Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness. Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I not remember any of this?
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
Well, I can't let it bring me down.
Most
Things will turn
unfortunate.
up sooner or later.
What makes you say that?
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with his blessings. Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be, so I will try to help you in the meantime.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the sad tale of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
Tell
Very
me.
well, then. Allow me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge. 1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist. On that fateful day, a terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across the entire country.
What? What do you mean? What's an entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life by the despicable sins committed by our people. Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time. The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer. Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, the thin fabric holding friends and family together was torn asunder. Constant threats of war and invasion gave corrupt nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets. Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became commonplace. Lives lost over loaves of bread. The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped their wine.
Sounds like real life.
The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens had reached a point of no return. One by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as mercy from their constant suffering. Memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough to remember them. That is, until the scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow light. The beast itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger, striking fear into the hearts of those unlucky enough to cross its path. Furious with our people's disregard
Oh
for
yes,
life,
Heaven's Messenger.
God saw fit to punish us without warning. We had no choice but to accept.
Heavens. Messenger?
Heaven's Messenger, big,
Fine
giant,
punishment?
big baddie. Talked about the whole game. Just for Sheena to breathe on him and
Within
it
10
dies.
days, the beast destroyed not only Heartis, but each of the surrounding kingdoms as well. Mankind was beside itself, without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Men, women, and children were being killed, left and right. Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited salvation had finally arrived. The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces.
What happened to it?
That I do not know. All we know for certain is the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving little behind save for its terrible memory in our minds.
Oh, I'm back on my second life now.
Spared from their accursed tyranny, the people celebrated in the streets.
So there are survivors aside from us.
Yes, although few and far between. Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep, not for a few months, but for over a year.
I have no idea how I lost my memory, so I'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Ah, you impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still pointed towards the future. Sheena, there's a bit more to this story. Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate their lives to piety. People had interpreted their salvation as a
Hey,
miracle,
Google.
and thus were eager
Define
to pay
piety.
it forth to prevent another monster from appearing. As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
Religious and charitable now.
How so?
An event known as the Mass Consternation. Odd, unexplainable happenings popping up out of nowhere. In one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's light before slitting her own throat.
What?
Took a
I
dark
heard
turn.
of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats.
It went from
a
dark to
sinking
light,
ship.
back to even more dark
How
than
did
the
they
first
do
one.
Such a thing?
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs suffering for the sake of avoiding retribution. It was around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who had survived to remember their ghastly deeds. Eventually, people began suspecting that the souls of these recently departed martyrs learned how to inhabit the bodies of monsters. Hence, monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least, that was the rumor. The name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to as martyrs. Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter, "We are forsaken."
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be some explanation, right?
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides. It appears you have one attached to your leg as well. That is the mark of the entoma, the catalyst that drives people to madness. Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your mind.
What? He
Dun
must
dun
mean
dun.
the spider legs. Ah! What the? It's moving? Ah! It's fluttering up my skirt!
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time. If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches onto a living thing, however,
Then what happens?
Their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bigger threat to yourself than you think. Now that monsters in this damned Entoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Oh, goodness me. In times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on living. Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
Oh no! Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing. How rude of me.
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true, about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though, I'm still happy.
But how can you?
It makes me think. Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times. When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose. Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
Joy, huh?
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to... I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor. Thank you for sharing that beautiful sentiment.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the Entoma from our lands. If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
Really? Thank you. Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go. The place where all adventurers dream of. The mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists? All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Of course it exists. Dream a little, Rook. I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
Oh, please, I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Well,
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared? Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no. Oh, come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way,
Really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a map.
Wow, thank you. See you around.
Good luck out there, young traveler.
Bless you, Rook. Good luck to you, too.
What a spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet for the future of our world. However, it might be too late.
The fact that we are still in the tutorial cutscenes after the tutorial fight. 35 minutes in. This is longer than I remember. And there's still so many more cutscenes left before. Well, we're going to gain control of our character, and then we're going to have a shit ton of cutscenes and fights in a row before we really start having the open world. But that's an Idea Factory game for you. Konnichiwa! Oh, hello! On the bright side, we get in the Hardest Palace theme, which is good music. Oh god, I jinxed it. The frame I said that. There we go. Oh my god, the panting. Just so I can hear the voice acting.
I wonder what that was all about. Oh, he scared me. I thought no one was inside, so I went on ahead and pushed the door open. My name is Sheena. I'm an adventurer. Forgive me for barging in. I tried calling out earlier, but it seemed like no one else was around. Oh, I'm here to enlist as a guard. I heard you were recruiting. What am I even saying? I'm letting my panic get the best of me. Keep it together! Something is wrong.
Hey!
What do I do? I wonder why he isn't responding. His eyes are vacant and placid. No matter how much I move or speak, he doesn't budge. I wonder if that Entoma's scourge thing has something to do with this. My goodness, though. I can tell why the king would enjoy living here. I've never seen anywhere so lush and extravagant.
Oh, Eureka, spending 50,000 coins. Next goal is 75,000.
The woman in this portrait is stunning. She's so regal, like a queen or a princess of some kind. But why does the painting look like it's been hacked apart by a sword? I couldn't fathom why anyone would dare to desecrate a royal portrait. Wait, have I met her somewhere before? No way. That can't be. How the heck would someone like me meet the royal family when it... Ah! Oh no, what did I do? Guard just started glaring back at me. I should get out of here. I'm sorry. I'll just come back later. I should head back to the palace entrance. What's going on here? This whole castle seems a bit off. Oh, I know. Why don't I ask the king?
Leaves the castle just to go back inside.
Excuse me. Sorry about earlier, but there's something urgent that I need to ask the king. I hope I'm not being too rude, but would you let me through to speak with him? He isn't responding again. Maybe that means I can proceed? I see someone standing over there. Is that the king? He might not be able to hear me from here, so I'll have to get closer.
Hey! You there! Run!
Huh? I thought I heard a voice just now. Am I imagining things? Excuse me, Your Highness. I want to...
You've traveled a long distance, adventurer.
What a relief. Seems I can talk to him.
Have you come to defile my wife as well?
Huh? Wait, you've got me all wrong. I never do anything to hurt the queen.
Those hideous legs on your body are proof of your insolence. A stain reserved for sinners. as the rest of us await salvation from the Ark!
Is that thing fidgeting again? It was hiding under my skirt a second ago, but now it's traveling up my thigh. The king is staring at me. It's making me uncomfortable. Your Highness, please hear me out. The Queen and I have never even met and...
Bow before the Lord's graces! Touch your head to the ground and repent with your blood! The purging light only desecrated our world because of sinners like you.
What is he talking about? So it isn't just the cards that are acting strangely. The king's going cuckoo too.
The world is cursed and falling into ruin. Soon all will be reduced to ash. The devout will be saved, and the sinners punished! I hereby charge you with the murder of my wife, the Queen! Off with her head!
What the... No! Ow! You're hurting me! The guard... He's got weird legs coming out of him, just like me.
God has forsaken you! Death to all sinners!
No!
God has forsaken you! Death to all sinners! Welcome to your demise, adventurer.
What was all that about? Maybe coming here was a bad idea. I need to hurry out of the palace.
There is no God. There is no God! Welcome to your demise, adventurer. Wait! 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 Wait!
I'm scared. What's happening? The guards. We're all corrupted. If the legs tethered to my body are a sign that I'm infected by this so-called curse, does that mean I'll lose my mind too? No, I can't.
Listen to me, Sheena. The Lord is watching over you. Follow the righteous path, and you will be showered by His blessing.
Mom, there is no God. There is no God. Ouch! My thighs, they're being constricted.
End of the world. It hurts. Ow, my legs. They're on fire. Ow. It feels like my insides are gonna burst. Ah!
There she is! The intruder! Capture her!
She's the culprit. Don't let her escape.
Guards! Seize her!
No! No! Someone, anyone, please! Help me!
Hey! You there!
What?
Wait. Are you... No way. How'd you get here?
Whose voice is this? Where is it coming from? Feels like I'm hearing it inside my head. Could it be? God? Please, save me! I'm being chased! Huh? God? Excuse me? Where'd you go? Answer me! Oh, that's cruel. You've turned your back on me. I have to get out of here. What's happening? The tragic demise of our world. My stomach is killing me. What the heck's going on? Stop it! Nothing I do will make the pain subside. Why is this happening to me? What? What's going on? I'm terrified. Someone, please help me!
We're connected. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you crying?
No.
This place is swarming with guards. You need to sprint out of there as fast as you can. Listen to my directions very carefully.
Okay.
Turn around and head down the hallway on your right.
What? I just escaped from that hallway. And you want me to go back?
Just shut up and move!
Okay. Thank you, God.
What did you call me? Were you able to make it out?
Yes. Somehow. Ouch!
Hey, you okay? Watch your step.
I think so. I didn't see a ledge there. Must be by design.
You're not making any sense. By design?
Huh?
Anyway, keep going. Enter that room. There's a column with a hidden switch. Go ahead and press it. This is still an alpha build, so I can open up a way to pass through the column. Use this shortcut to escape the palace.
Alpha build? Shortcut. I have no idea what he's going on about, but I should listen to him. Whoa!
The communication's lagging out. You're starting to buffer. I can't see anything on my end. Were you able to make it through?
Yes. Safe and sound.
Good. Go ahead and continue down the path. There are some enemies up ahead, so don't stop for any reason, okay?
Okay.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Just bewildered that God really does exist.
What are you talking about? Whatever, just keep going.
Okay.
Sheena, I have a question for you, but don't stop walking. I'm gonna ask you directly. Are you... Sheena...
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm... Sheena, the adventurer.
I know that. I'm asking about your real identity. You know, the girl behind the curtain.
Identity? The only girl here is me. God, you sure are strange.
You're giving me a headache. If your last name isn't... Are you a hacker or something? Besides, how the hell are the World's Odyssey servers up and running? I thought they were shut down.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea? Are you serious?
I've lost my memory. An entire year's worth of experiences. Gone.
Gone? Really?
Yes. There's very little about myself that I remember, so I don't have all of the answers. Oh, but there is one thing that I remember. I have a vision of myself, aiming to reach the mystical capital in the sky, Odyssia.
Actually, that memory has been fabricated. Nothing more than a programmed objective.
We're in a game? Yes, we are playing a video game right now.
Sheena, what's your favorite food?
Huh? been pawn. What? How did you know that?
I knew because of something that happened in my world where you actually exist. Your username. Sheena. Hey, you're Sheena. Right? Where have you been for this entire year? Everyone's been looking all over for you.
Wait, what? Excuse me. You're cutting out. What did you say after Sheena?
Sheena?
You're breaking up still. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Are none of my messages going through? Even in the backlog? Wait, is there a chance that the game is cutting me off on purpose? How is that possible? Then how about my name? It's...
No, it's not coming through.
My name doesn't work either? Who's behind this? There's so much I want to ask you. What happened to you a year ago? Where are you right now?
Huh? I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. I'm an adventurer. I promised my mother that I'd reach Odysseia.
I told you, that's just your programming. Besides, your mother passed away when you were a young girl, didn't she?
What? Huh? She passed away when I was a young girl? You're lying. I promised my... Huh? What's going on? I hear a ringing from the back of my head. That can't be.
Do you remember now? It's true. You're...
Stop it! That's ridiculous! I just spoke with my mother recently! We had a conversation when I left my home! It's clear as day! How cruel can you be by telling me that my own mother is dead? You're no god! You're an imposter!
What? An imposter? Don't shoot the messenger!
You're taking advantage of my amnesia by lying to me! Just what are you playing at? Well, tough luck for you! I was a fool for thinking I could confide in God. What? Are you crying?
No. It's true. You really are.
That's not me. You've got me all wrong.
There she is, the intruder in the East Wing!
If she's killed by those guards, then it might cut off our line of communication. Okay, whether or not you trust me is beside the point right now. If you want to live, then listen to me. Get the hell out of there!
I hate how bossy you are.
Damn it! No way! Where the hell did he come from?
Decapitation, incision, immolation, and mutilation! I can do it all!
Is he bugged too?
Commence the execution! Come here, little girl. I will crush your lungs, fracture the bones in that fleshy body of yours in the palm of my hand!
Don't worry, Sheena. I'm right here with you. I can rewrite the code in real time to boost your fighting abilities.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I won't lose. Leave it to me. All right. It's over! Leave it to me! Alright. Took you down.
Oh, I'm out
Leave
of
it to me.
speed.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
It's over! Oh, let's keep at it!
I need you to learn the skill, Sheena.
What? What is that thing?
It looks like an insect. It's bouncing in the air almost like it's buzzing. Sheena, run for it! It's trying to eat you!
Fuck you!
Stop! Stay still!
The code's going nuts. I can't make out what's happening. Wait, she isn't going mad? Is this for real? How is she able to withstand being corrupted by that bug?
Wow. Sheena, whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it.
My stomach hurts.
Just hold on for now. I'm gonna rewrite some of your code.
Prepare for your doom!
Damn it. It's gotten back up already. You're doing great, Sheena. Try accessing your attack commands now.
Attack commands? Could you stop speaking gibberish?
Your commands are,
There are times when the heads of our prisoners go missing after being decapitated. Care to guess why? It's because we stuff them and put them on display. But yours? I'm going to boil it with salt and spread it on a cracker to feast upon!
Sounds delicious.
anything, just do something.
I won't lose! My turn! Alright,
Oh, thank you, freak. I got it.
blast off! Leveled up!
Is that how a sentient D&D character would react? They would call us God. No bad Tengu Nami. Go sit in the corner and think about what you just said, Tengu. Time to go almost naked. I mean, it's time to go Super Saiyan.
Can't let my guard down now. Leave it to me! Die, 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 die! Hey! That hurt! Does it? It's over! Woo! Alright! I'll work harder!
Hey, that was the same sound effect from True Ending. Now, Tom, for a cutscene, leave the castle. 50,000 cutscenes, maybe end of stream. I don't know. There's a lot of cutscenes after I leave the castle. Just the fact that in the speed run I've already beaten the game by now. And I'm halfway done with chapter 1. Says a lot. Do I exist?
Wake up.
Crap. I didn't realize I fell asleep. What time is it? 3 a.m. Not even morning yet, huh? Oh. It's been a while since I've fallen asleep in the middle of work. Come to think of it, I'm starving. What do I have around here to eat? Oh yeah, a steamed melon pun. Guess I forgot to eat the lunch I bought. Delicious.
Again, you were obsessed with that bread.
Huh?
The melon pawn? You practically eat them for every meal. Don't you get tired of the same thing?
And my dietary habits are none of your business. I enjoy the taste, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite thing to eat. I guess I just don't have a craving for anything else. Forget that, Tokiwa. Aren't you swamped with work? Should you be hanging out with me?
Don't worry. I just finished working on a huge block of code, so I wanted to pick on you during my break. Here you go.
Whoa, take it easy. You shouldn't throw things without warning me. Oh, it's coffee. Thanks.
No problem. Huh. Looks like someone had a productive evening.
What? What makes you say that?
Your code. I can see the progress you've made on your monitor. 300 lines in one day is something to be proud of.
Hey, don't you have another project to work on or something? You can't just peek at what I'm working on over here.
Oh, loosen up. Who cares? We're both employees for the same company. As far as I'm concerned, my work can be an open book to you.
Yeah. That's why they separate us into cubicles, right? What's the real reason you're over here anyway?
I already told you. I just wanted to pick on you. Seems like our most recent spat left a good impression on you. I know you've got the skill to pull it together, but ever since she went missing, you've seemed totally disinterested in this project.
Let's drop it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to reopen old wounds. I just hoped you could understand.
It's a personal problem. I just don't want to talk about it. It's not your fault, so don't worry.
That's not what I meant. You don't seem to get it, so I'll tell you as many times as you need to hear it. This isn't your fault. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden on your own.
Right.
Hey, I just realized that bread you like so much, I mean, Sheena used to buy those from the shop downstairs, didn't she?
She did. She loved them so much. She used to buy them by the dozen for the office.
Let me guess. Before you knew it, you were hooked. Sounds like some Pavlovian training. What's the matter?
Pavlovian training, huh? I barely noticed.
I think everyone's entitled to slip into bad habits now and then. We just passed a year since Sheena went missing, haven't we?
Yeah. Which marks a year since the World's Odyssey project ended, too.
Alice.
When things go south, it's easy to push the blame onto a newer employee, but you're beating yourself up too much for how you handled having her on your team. From my point of view, at least, you weren't that strict. I don't think she took the pressure badly either. Don't be so hard on yourself.
What the hell? Cut me open, why don't you?
It's practically written on your face. You're all, everything's my fault, or, I'm so sorry, Sheena.
Leave me alone.
Hey, would you mind doing that face again?
What do you mean?
Come on, just one more time. I'll stop bothering you if you make that face again.
You make no sense. Just leave me be. If you won't, then I'll just go home.
Kaboom!
Hey, it's Lydia.
Whoa! How about a warning first? Kinda pervy, don't you think?
Arta, I have the sample you asked for. I followed all your design specs, right? For a heroine-themed booby mouse pad.
Not right now.
Wow. Did you ask the marketing team to work on samples for this? What a turnoff. Well, I guess considering our target audience, it shouldn't surprise me at all.
I think I followed your suggestions to the T, Arta. What do you think? Does it resemble she enough?
Would you quit it?
You asked for this, Arta? Don't tell me that you used Sheena as a model for the heroine.
About that.
Jeez. And you even went ahead and got the right proportions for her bust.
Ah!
It's a little too flat-chested, isn't it? Nothing that can't be fixed. Just need to add some padding over here.
Okay, good night.
Stupid Arta.
Huh?
mystery intensifies. Imagine that, you're stuck in a game world and you can't log out. Sounds familiar. Alright. So this was supposed to be an MMORPG this whole time? I completely forgot about that line. Maybe it went in one ear and out the other. Oh, Sheena. Reading that line and knowing the whole story is so sad. Dun dun.
In order to reach Odysseia
Hey,
from
we got
Hades,
voices.
we'll have to travel to Sturful, the kingdom by the sea.
Then let's part ways for now. While you head there, I've got some investigating to do on this side.
What? You're leaving already?
Oh, Sheena, I'm gonna give you one warning for while I'm gone.
Wait, wasn't
Don't
Kuma
die,
Kuma Bear
alright?
just her being transported to another world?
What?
I don't remember her being in a game.
It's a miracle.
Although it's been a while
Can
since
run
I've
at
seen
all.
season 1.
The world is swarming with so many bugs that
And
it's
Overlord
impossible to
wasn't
parse
the
through
same
code.
happened to him. He was in a game, but
In fact,
when he got transported to the world, I don't remember him having a menu at all.
connection could be cut off at any second. If you're ever
But yes, I
killed in
was talking about
battle,
SAO
or if you
earlier.
jump to a save point prematurely and hit the load function, there's a chance that it'll send a faulty signal to the server, which can reset our cache and disable our communication. Once we're cut off, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to connect once again.
In other words, I would have to navigate my way to the end of the game on my own.
Yes, I implore you to use extreme caution while you're in game. By your own estimate, this game should require a minimum of 50 hours to clear the main storyline, right?
Well, if we include breaks and potential side quests, then it could take far longer.
It only took
While
me
you're
like
in there,
35
you
to
have
40
complete
hours.
all the necessary side quests to access the true ending and initiate the ending engage.
It only took me like 35 to 40 to get
Pain in the ass.
all
Being
endings.
thorough while we can't access the manual logout screen is our best shot at the moment.
Got it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Cool.
For this playthrough, we're only going to do
Files for Odysseia.
the normal ender.
In the meantime, you won't be able to reach me. Sorry.
If viewers want to know what the true ending's like, I'll boot up a YouTube video of the true ending.
I'll be checking in on your progress as often as I can.
I don't have speedrunning knowledge of how to
One
prep
thing.
for the final boss
What would
of the.
happen if your PC were to enter
true
sleep
ending.
mode? Would that cut off our line of communication too?
Is this your sly way of asking me not to let my laptop enter sleep mode? You worry too much. Anyway, I'll be on my way. See you later.
Oh,
I guess the thing that makes this game different
left.
is
Jeez, that guy really travels to the beat of his own
the
drum.
logout
Someone
screen
could use a lesson on how to treat women.
isn't hacked out of there or removed. It's bugged. Glitched out of existence. Which I guess is similar to, but different enough.
I'm so
But it's
sorry.
basically
It
SAO.
was not my intention to startle you.
Except
Wait,
this game is way more brutal
Achoo.
than SAO.
This girl looks like the one in that torn painting inside of the palace. Oh, I'm sorry. You scared me. I must apologize for approaching you like this. My name is Lily Hopes. What? I recognize her. Lily was an NPC that I created to serve as a guide for new players. I don't remember her wearing this outfit in her original design, though. Do the bugs have something to do with this? Wait a sec. She has a buggy just like I do. Oh, I'm Sheena. Sheena Ninomiya. Might you be the princess of this kingdom? Huh? Yes. As you said, I am Hardis's princess. Currently, however, I am one of its most wanted criminals as well. Criminal? I was locked behind bars in a cavernous cell, charged and imprisoned for assassinating the queen. Now that she mentions it, I remember writing this dialogue for her backstory. I somewhat regret being responsible for the struggle she's faced. But in reality, you're as kind as a gentle ray of sunshine, a stern, selfless woman who is beloved by all, whom I know would never do such a thing. What? Oh, I'm not from this kingdom, but that's what I've heard about you, Princess Lily. Please, Lily will do just fine. Understood. Lily it is. I can't help but express some relief to hear that. It has been some time since anyone has referred to me as a gentle ray of sunshine. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but were you just escaping from the palace? Yes. Why do you ask? Did you see my father, the King of Hardis? I wish to know what became of the king and everyone inside the palace. Please, tell me everything you know. After all the
He's
cruelty
fucking
she's
dead.
faced from her sentence, she still expresses concern about the king and his warriors. From what I have gathered, the king has been amassing guards in order to counter the growing threat of deranged martyrs around the kingdom. However, many of those who flocked to heed the king's call never returned to tell the tale. I have tried fruitlessly to enter the palace to see it for myself, but entering as a fugitive is close to impossible. I humbly beg of you, tell me what you saw inside of the palace. What became of the king and the men in his command? I'm afraid you won't like what I have to say, Lily. Devil may care, I must know. Okay. I wandered into the palace because I heard that the kingdom was in need of guards. Much to my dismay, I called out in search of an attendant and received no response. Right from the get-go, things seemed abnormal. The king, was he safe? I, saw the king in his throne room, but he was shrouded behind a curtain, so I didn't get a good look at him. I can say for certain that something about his demeanor felt off. In what way? His mind was slipping. The king was all wiry, and all of his soldiers seemed to follow. Before launching into an aggressive pursuit, the king and his men screamed absolute nonsense at me. I think it was the bug. I mean, it must have been the curse that drove him to madness. Curse? You must be speaking about the Entoma. How could this be? Is no one safe in this cruel world? Miss Sheena, since you had responded to the call to serve as one of our kingdom's guards, I have a favor to ask of you. As princess of this kingdom, my responsibility is to free my people from their suffering. This turmoil can no longer stand. First, I must see what has become of the palace myself. Miss Sheena, is there any way that I could convince you to accompany me? Sure. I know that it is a lot to ask for, but... Huh? Wait, did you say you would? Well, bravery means doing the right thing at the right time. So just leave it to Sheena the Adventurer. Oh, thank you. I can only imagine how worried you must be after being separated from the king for so long. The king is probably experiencing a lot of grief as well. So let's hurry, Lily. Okay.
Dun, dun. Welcome back, Rook. Funny as this cutscene started almost 35 minutes ago. Told y'all was a lot of them. I don't even remember what Lily's weapon. Been a while. Oh, a bow. Too bad we don't her in this round. Oh. Yippee, kiki. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we finally gained control of our character. Took almost 15 minutes. Guess what? More story.
Leave it to me! All right. Blast a hole!
Sheena was wearing nothing. The image of her half-naked body is burned in my mind. Okay, I got a little lost because actually watching the cut.
What's this?
The real-world items put into the video game. Like actually put in there, no longer in. Spooky. Wonder if I'll be able to finish chapter 1.
I turned this easy for you. Let's retreat. Yeah. What's this?
I don't do this when we're supposed to, so it makes it. Imagine staying up till 6:45 a.m. Uh-huh. miss the days I stay up all night binging anime.
When was the last time I came into work this early?
Voice acting!
Oh well, we still have company. Hopefully Sumika and the rest of the team are already in. Huh? What's going on? Did I miss something?
I remember this cutscene. Sorta.
Hello, sir. Do you work here?
When you start realizing something is not right in the real world.
What's the meaning of this?
You work for Enigma, right, sir? Can you spare a minute to tell us if the recent crisis is in any way related to your company?
Huh?
Japan's financial stock exchange has been totally shut down, which has sent ripples across stock exchanges around the world. Can you explain what this image might mean?
Hold on, wait just a second. It's true, yes, I work for Enigma, but I don't know what kind of crisis you're talking about.
So you do work here? Does your company accept the responsibility for the financial crisis? Maybe there are hackers in your very own department.
Hang on. It's Tokiwa. She sure picked a perfect time to turn her phone back on.
Hello? Arita, what the hell did you do?
Not you two. What do you mean what I did?
Breaking news. We just got an update on the mysterious cyber attack that has put financial institutions worldwide in total meltdown since this morning. Earlier, several PC and cell phone users began reporting abnormal malfunctions on their devices. Many users reported having opened an email from an anonymous source that unleashed a vicious strain of malware. Nearly all PC users report total system shutdown, but the true extent of the malware's effects has yet to be uncovered. Businesses throughout all of Japan have been temporarily closed as a result of the total computer, vehicle, and market failures.
Monopolizing the operating system of every digital device on Earth. That would be a horrific nightmare for real life, wouldn't it? Where would we live?
Our only lead as to who might be responsible for this scandal is a mysterious image that displays when the virus infects any device. A connection has been made between this mysterious image and an online game that was canceled nearly 2 years ago. Local authorities have stated that they are conducting an investigation into who might be responsible for spreading this illegal malware. Only time will tell if the software company to whom this mysterious image is attributed is responsible for this devastating outbreak.
Yeah, because if you're going to do a humongous virus
I need more.
that's going to destroy the world, you would not put your company's logo on.
What's going on?
or even something that you're related to.
Where are you right now? Did you see the news report?
Just watched it.
Whatever you do, don't set foot anywhere near the office. It's surrounded.
Too late. Now I'm surrounded.
Why did you go there? Anyways, isn't the mysterious image the login screen for World's Odyssey? Apple's news app is blowing up with coverage right now. They're reporting that Enigma might be involved.
What? That can't be. Who'd be stupid enough to use company property to hack the National Stock Exchange?
True. But we can't deny our affiliation if they're using company assets. The proof is in the pudding. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a search warrant out for us. You need to get the hell out of there this instant.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to run?
It's a national holiday. There's a chance that you could be arrested before any law office in the country will take your case. If they force a statement out of you, it could spell the end for our entire company. Do you want that on your hands?
Hey, who you got on the other line there? Are you not grasping the severity of this scandal? It could result in a total economic meltdown. Hey!
Jeez, shut up. This bastard's just trying to wound me up. Journalist, I tell you.
I just got word that one of our reporters has gotten in contact with a supposed employee of this company. So we'll report back very soon.
Hurry up and get out of there. I'll call you again later.
Got it.
Oh, hey, wait!
Just a minute. Please, sir. We need a statement from you.
Government leaders worldwide are expressing extreme and unanimous discontent towards the culprit of this cyber attack.
Our country has no tolerance for criminals who resort to cyber terrorism. Whoever they are will be charged to the fullest extent. I urge the responsible parties to heed my warning. We will find you, and you will be imprisoned. Turn yourselves in.
Remembered that photo Sheena found inside of World's Odyssey. Tokiwa had mentioned something about how the park was a hotspot for bloggers to post about their scary experiences there. I think it was called Yamabushi Park. Maybe I can pull up some information about it online. Huh? Why are there no search results? That's weird. I mean, it's been featured on reality TV, so I know I'm not making things up. Nope. No hits. Wait, this park is a few blocks away from the office. That Might as well check it out for myself. So, this is the rumored haunted spot, huh? Yep, the slide matches the photo. There should be a shadow just behind here. Just as I thought, nothing. Maybe I should go home.
Oh, did you come here to take pictures too? Ah! Sorry, did I sneak up on you? My bad. I'm Anjo. I'm a barista at the cafe across the street. You heard of it? It's called the Night Owl.
Cafe? Hi, I'm Mizunashi. Sorry for screaming.
Please, it was my fault for startling you. It seems like lately, there have been swarms of people trying to take pictures of the park. I just figured you might be a horror junkie like me.
Oh, well, you see, I actually was interested in taking photos of the haunted park.
I see. Are you an artist or something, Mizunashi?
Oh, not an artist. I do work in a creative field, though. I'm a video game programmer.
Video games? That's amazing! I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
That'd be great. I was looking up some info about this park online, but would you believe it? I can't pull up a single search. I swear I couldn't avoid reading posts online about this park at the beginning of the year, but now, poof, nothing.
So you've noticed too.
Huh?
There's a global shift occurring, my friend. One that is being carefully orchestrated in our corner of the world. Only the chosen few are granted the chance to witness it unfold. You're a lucky man, Mizunashi. The online occult communities have been buzzing about this phenomenon since forever. But all of a sudden, every article, blog post, or photograph related to it vanished. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's true. According to some rumors floating around, all online search engines began censoring any results related to this unknown shift. Those words were later referred to as the truth fragments. Only those in possession of them know how the world really works. Supposedly, the human brain can't even process this information without entering catatonic shock. There's some fishy stuff going on. Honestly, we're probably better off not knowing what goes on behind the curtain of this world. No one person should be burdened with that. Consider that Yamabushi Park is one of the truth fragments in question. Now, my friend, you too know the truth.
Your face is a little close to mine.
Oh, pardon me. Listen here. Be careful not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? These truths are hidden, and people want to keep it that way.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Kidding.
Huh?
I scared you pretty good back there, didn't I? I was just messing around. Sorry about that. I, myself, love a good conspiracy theory. Anything to get the old noggin working. How crazy would it be if ghosts really existed, right? You see, we horror junkies can't get enough of cryptids and conspiracies, especially when given the opportunity to give fresh faces like you a real good scaring.
I'll pass on the scary stories for now. So, is there any chance you could tell me more about the slide?
I'd hate to be the one who spoils the surprise for you, but I guess I owe you for pulling your chain earlier. Would you mind letting me borrow your phone?
Sure.
What do you make of this?
Hey, that's it. That's the angle. It looks just like the photos I've seen of this place.
Cool, right? Then you just push the shutter button and... ta-da! One haunted photo coming up.
I don't believe it. I could have sworn that really was someone's shadow underneath the slide.
Right? You see, the trick is... boom, right there. Getting this small rock in the shot. From this angle, it looks like any old park. But if you lean this way and get the lighting just right, then ta-da! Doesn't it look like someone's standing right behind the slide?
Are you for real? Wow, that's exactly it.
Once you know how the sausage is made, it's a bit like, ah, really? Still neat though, right? The only thing mysterious about this is the question of when this rock was placed here. I don't think this park originally had it. I don't know if it was unlawfully dumped or if someone put it here after the fact. Maybe, though, a UFO dropped it off here. If you ever want the scoop on more stories like these, then go ahead and pay me a visit at the cafe. Have a nice day!
Well, that was informative. But I still have zero clue why that photo would have appeared in World's Odyssey. Nor am I any closer to finding Sheena's body. The untrained eye can see the ghost. The trained eye knows how it appears. I can't believe that the ghost was just a rock this whole time. Huh? What's this? That
Being
Anjo
on a
fellow
rock.
didn't seem to notice, but... well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a picture for reference. Huh? Holy smokes! There's a string of text engraved in the rock. It looks just like the sections of code that I see in the bug text for World's Odyssey. Would you look at that? What the hell? It's written to the T. Before, I couldn't do anything to alter the bug text directly. If I replace that text line with this code, what'll happen? What the? It disappeared. It can't be. The entire bug text just corrected itself.
Yes, that's right.
Mizunaki, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, Sheena, I just had a massive breakthrough. I was able to debug a line of code that I thought wasn't fixable before.
Really?
This should come in handy for you later.
Mizunaki, thank you.
What's gotten into you?
Whoa! What the? What was that?
Window was cracked in a very specific way, the shape of a spider pane. Ooh. What could it mean?
What's this?
Gob gob. And this playthrough ain't gonna get like all of the effect of it from a standard casual playthrough. So I won't be getting none of the death ends. And oh boy, they are a lot of death ends. And some of them are brutal as all hell. If I played all the death ends, I really wouldn't finish this in the month of October. Yeah, in this game, there's a shit ton of choices. Every incorrect choice, there's only one correct choice, and every other choice gives you a game over, aka a death end.
What's this? What's going on here?
Some of them involve characters getting stabbed to death, some of them involved being shot. Okay, just insert multiple other brutal things here. It's way worse than 2. Oh wait, have you played through Death End 2? Yeah, and Death End 2 is the same aspect, not as bad, although there's a lot of brutal. There's still some brutal ones. This game has a shit ton of Death End. I think about 40 or 50. Oh, I know I did. Just didn't remember if you were at that point. Okay then. But yeah, this one has like 40 or 50 death ends. It's bad. You get death ends for losing fights, you get death ends for trying to escape certain fights. And you get a death end for every incorrect option. I forget how long ago my Death End 2 playthrough was. But Death End 2 added its own twist that Death End 1 didn't have, with a bunch of those codes that you had to look in that thing for. Thankfully, none of that shit in the first game. Also, Death End 2 having the automatic death end of touching that bad enemy that chases you around. Thankfully, that's not the first one either. Both death ends are bullshit on some of the ways they give you some bad ends. Game overs. We're getting there. I got an hour and 4 minutes left to stream. Can I finish chapter 1?
Take a gander at the Is this a... Thank you. Is this a... See you around.
I think it was 3 rapid rings. Yeah, there we go.
Here I go! Leave it to me! Let's retreat!
She said quick retreat, but it sounded like she said trick or treat. Yeah, Death in 1's big stick is you get real world events. From stuff that happens in the game. Every time we find an item like this in that picture earlier, we gotta go to the real world. Get a cutscene. Da, da, da. I can do this in the same order.
Now's my turn! Let's retreat!
Alright.
This'll do.
Okay, so that diary did not give us a real world. Interesting. Oh, it gave us a real world in after this next cutscene. Yeah, we're gonna finish up this chapter. Well, unless we got an hour-long cutscene, we'll finish up this chapter before 7. Flat justice. Flat justice could be any of the flat ships. But could be any of the German or British ships. Steps as fire crotch. Iffa. Oh. Rika, or we're gonna have to have a chat. Thought the game crashed. I need you to show me something. They're coming. Addresses are real? The zombie Ayaya? Are you talking about, oh god. Ships? Terror? Terror? But if you're just talking about the normal version of Ayaya, you're talking about Ayanami. Hear that sound effect to every speedrun. Since cutscenes with choices have to be skipping the text instead of the whole cutscene. Welcome back. I didn't know I was here. New Eureka. thought he's dead. Ah! Ah! Yeah, this song is pretty bopping on it. Imagine just watching your father get eaten alive in front of you. That somebody just
Can't, let's go. All right. Blast off. Leveled up. Lily, are you all right?
That's a lot more anticlimactic when you're actually watching the story.
Look, there's
One-shotting a
something
boss.
floating. It looks like a light.
It doesn't seem to resemble the parasites that we found in the past. Would you mind grabbing it for me?
Just a moment. Huh? What are you doing?
Wait, Buggy! Don't just scarf it down! Stop! Oh, man. Damn thing must have been starving. Sheena? What's the matter? Snap out of it! Sheena!
Misa... She... holding up okay?
Love this song so much. Hearts Out of Reach.
Yes. Please excuse me for losing myself. You don't have to bottle up your emotions. Crying when you're in pain is perfectly normal. In fact, you're welcome to lean on my shoulder whenever you need it. Thank you so much.
Princess!
Chief Knight Gilsura? You've brought the others, too. Were you alive this whole time?
Yes, milady. By the time we had arrived from our expedition, the palace was lost in a state of turmoil. Although we were able to get to the king's chamber, it was horrific in there. Forgive me, milady. Where is His Majesty?
Allow me to explain.
And who might you be?
Let's just say that I'm a friend of the princess, who helped her dispose of the monsters inside of the castle.
Oh, then you have my thanks for aiding the princess.
Oh, well, I'm just relieved that it doesn't seem like you're about to whisk her away back to prison.
Don't remind me.
I'm happy to hear she still has allies. Let's cut to the chase. The king and all his guards were murdered by a swarm of martyrs in Entoma flooding the castle.
What? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
This must be some sick joke. How am I supposed to take some charlatan dressed in a bear costume seriously? He's playing a trick on us.
That's right! How dare you claim that His Majesty is dead?
Calm yourselves, men. Hold your tongues.
But I...
Princess, does this bear speak the truth?
Yes. I was present when my father passed away.
Very well.
Okay, let's discuss what should be done next. Lily, what is it that you want to do?
I wish to carry out my father's will and rebuild this kingdom for the good of my people. Before I can do so, however, we must rid our world of the Entoma. What occurred here can never happen again. More importantly, we must discover what became of the other survivors from the attack 1 year ago. I feel so powerless, though. I have no faith in myself to defeat the martyrs or the Entoma on my own. So, I must ask a favor of you all. You are journeying to find a way to destroy the Entoma once and for all, right? Would you mind if I joined you on your journey?
Not at all.
Of course you can. In fact, I thought you'd never ask. Oh, but if you're the queen now, then wouldn't the kingdom need you, Lily? Gilsura,
Leave everything to me. We shall await your safe return patiently, Your Majesty.
I appreciate your understanding. I promise that I won't return without a solution to deal with the Entoma for our people.
Good luck out there, milady. We'll be on our way now.
Man, that guy was intimidating. Talk about convincing character design.
They're gone. Yes, the kingdom is in good hands. There are many citizens whom I trust to lead our people, who have withstood the madness of the Entoma. Got it. In that case, Lily, let's get out of here. Okay. Oh, Lily, you're such a sweetheart. There. Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. Being your shoulder to cry on makes me smile. We can do it anytime you want. Do what anytime I want? How forward of you.
We should head out soon, yeah? I don't want to interrupt another lovey-dovey moment, but there's still a lot we need to cover.
Lovey-dovey? I'm so sorry. Huh?
Okay, so we're currently heading for the mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? I thought the mystical sky capital only existed in legends. The land nestled above the clouds, yes? Does such a place really exist? Of course it does. This might sound like hearsay, but there are plenty of records about people who had reached it in the past. According to folklore, the gates to Odyssea will only open for whomever can defeat Heaven's Messenger. For now, our best shot at removing the Entoma would be to purge the martyrs and the rest of the bugs from this world. Still, we might not have time to remove each and every bug we find. If there really is someone there in Odyssea, then maybe we could convince them to reverse the Entoma.
But Heaven's Messenger was the beast responsible for the Entoma Scourge, right? How do any of us stand a chance at defeating it?
Be Sheena and then breathe on it with magic.
If God spawned this beast, then it could just as easily be resurrected. Either way, dead or not, finding it might be the only chance to enter Odyssea. We need to do whatever it takes to get in.
That's so cool! Huh? You've lit a fire inside of me. I can't live in fear of Heaven's Messenger if you're by my side. You're amazing, Sheena!
She's squeezing my hand. Well, he seems awfully determined.
It's settled then. Sheena, do you know the shortest route to Odyssea?
Oh, I know! In order to reach Odyssea, we'll have to access the terminal. First, we need to reach Rosaria Forest, where the elves live. Rosaria Forest is just beyond Hardis's neighbor, Sturful.
Alright, let's start there. Time to make our move, everyone.
Sounds about right, Eureka.
Sheena? Are you a master adventurer?
Oh, not at all. I'm kind of a beginner, actually.
Then how you know the path to reach Odyssea?
Well, because I create...
But Sheena...
What? Oh, I meant I studied a lot of books detailing Odyssea's history.
I see. You've developed a passion for traveling that stems from a healthy thirst for knowledge. It seems I've got a lot of reading to do.
That was a close one. Thank you, Mizunashi.
Jeez, think before you speak next time, okay?
I'm sorry. Mizunashi, about Heaven's Messenger. We never programmed any monster capable of doing catastrophic damage like that in World's Odyssey.
Wait, do you mean to suggest that Heaven's Messenger has been corrupted by bugs too?
Not corrupted by the bugs, but maybe it was the catalyst for where the rest of the bugs are coming from. I mean, none of the strange happenings occurred until after Heaven's Messenger ripped the sky open.
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. For now, we'll have to progress through the game normally and reach Odyssea once we've dealt with Heaven's Messenger.
Roger.
I guess we'll play until the next save point. But we did get done with Chapter 1 and all the cutscenes before 7. I want to say we could do the real life cutscene as early as now instead of where we do it in speed run, but I don't want to add extra potential to get past 7 o'clock. So we'll just do it in the same spot. Can't just ship 2 people together without any development. It's bad writing. Time for 3 cutscenes in a 4.
Hey, are you okay? Wake
That
up!
first one was quick.
She doesn't look injured. Do you think she might be... She's breathing, though. She can't be any older than 10. I'm 15. Huh? 15? She's conscious! What a relief. I don't look that young. My mistake. Forgive me. For thinking that you're 10, I mean. If you don't spoil me, though, I'll pout. I threw a mean tantrum. Got it. There's no need to pout, okay? What in the world is she saying? We found you lying on the ground, though. You gave us a good scare. Are you okay? No. Oh, my tummy and back feel so achy. I just want to roll around and lounge over there. What? You must be famished. Here. Do you want some of my bread? Bread? Gimme! Thank you. Much better. Glad to hear it. My name is Sheena, and this is the reigning queen of Hardis. Hello, I'm Lily Hopes. You're a queen? The choice to be here is mine. I'm not here on royal business, so you needn't tense up around me. In fact, I would greatly appreciate it if you just called me Lily. Understood. Thank you. And what might your name be? The name's Alastra, but Al will do just fine. I might not look like much, but I'm an adventurer. What? This is Al? Her character model looks totally different too. Man, I had no idea you could collapse from hunger. Talk about a nightmare. Where were you two heading anyway? We're currently on our way to Odyssea. Oh, no kidding. Hey, wait a second! No way, Odyssea? Are we talking about the mystical sky capital? The land nestled beyond the clouds? Yeah, what about it? What?
She did. Nope, she's back to life.
If that's where you're headed, then that must mean... could you be... a real-life adventurer? Wow, in the flesh, color me impressed! Impressed? But aren't you an adventurer too? You see, I'm more of an aspiring adventurer than a practicing one. It's been my dream to travel the world. You have no idea how jealous I am of you. I've got more than enough grit to become an adventurer. I just wish I had the means. Nothing should hold you back from seeing the world. Really? You think I really could? Of course I do. Besides, we never set any kind of restrictions for explorers in World's Odyssey. So, Miss Al... just Al is fine. Miss is way too formal for me. Just Al, then. What inspired you to become an adventurer? When I was growing up in Sturfill, I had the pleasure of hearing all sorts of stories from people traveling in and out of our town. I spent most of my life seeing and meeting explorers, you know. Being an adventurer is the only dream I've ever had. How exciting. In that case, here's a piece of advice for you. All you need to become an adventurer is a bit of perseverance, a little luck, and a big heart. Wow, she's beaming. You two are my heroes! Please, please, please let me join you! Huh? Join? As in, you want to accompany us on our journey? Yep. I, Al Astra, am indebted to you for giving me food and stalwart advice. Please, allow me to repay you by fighting alongside you. Please, can I? Please, Sheena, Lily. stalwart advice? It was just a piece of bread. What if it was fate that brought all of us together? Come on, Sheena. What do you say? You have a point. Welcome aboard, Al. Yay! All right, Al. Do you think you could help us by showing us the way? Our next destination en route to Odyssea is the dense lush woods of Rosaria Forest. If I'm not mistaken, we need to pass through Sturful to reach the forest. Since you grew up in Sturful, I was hoping that you could guide us through. Guide you through? Wait, you mean like we're on a quest or something? Yep. Consider this your first real quest. Show us what you've got, Al the Adventurer.
I'll have someone coming by here
All to me!
later. I need to get something for... Take a minute or two. Put this on pause when it happens. Yeah. Oh, there's 4 cuts. It's over 9,000. Apologize. hey. A campground. I forgot this existed. We don't ever come here. Actually, I really forgot this existed. I thought I had to go all the way up where Chapter 2 starts, do a few more cutscenes, and then save. But no, we can save here. This is an excellent point to end the session for the day. So that's exactly what will happen. Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow with more content. Have a good one, everyone.